Hello and welcome to Insight Indonesia, brought to you by the Jakarta Globe. I'm your host, Lynn Newman. I do hope that the Jakarta Globe is your favorite newspaper. It certainly is mine. Today is Dangdut Day. Dangdut Day with the Bugils, the crazy foreigner Dangdut Day. And if you don't know what that's all about, take a listen to this first, and then we're going to tell you more about it. Okay, welcome back. Now, let me introduce the Bugils, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Starting from my immediate right, we've got Harry Bond Jr. We have the lovely Maya Otos in the middle, and over there is Jason Daniels. Jason, let me start with you. What is the Bugils?
Well, it is. It actually is an abbreviation for the Bule Gilas. I would say the crazy foreigners, the crazy whiteys, I guess you would call us. And yeah, it's an unusual name perhaps, but it's actually been kicking around for a long time. There was a bar called Bugils. There was also a TV show called Bugils, Bule Gila.
The reality show.
The reality show that Harry and I were on that a few years back, probably about 7 years ago now. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, I've been called Bugil because of, I guess, my crazy antics on TV.
Well, what does Bugil actually stand
for? Oh, now Bugil does have another meaning that you may know.
You type it into Google Images and...
Oh, okay, now I haven't done that. I guess our image doesn't come up. Or maybe with less clothes on, but yeah.
You're on the 55th page. I checked this morning just to be sure. Maya, tell me a little bit about it's a band, right? What do you guys are... Well, of course we saw the video. I mean... Yeah. What is this all about? Are you seriously trying to be a Dangdut singer?
Well, you know what? Dangdut is one of those genres we decided to take to just as the first welcome the Bugils with this awesome genre, so we can talk to the people. But basically, we're a parody band. We're a comedy band. We do spoofs. We also take things really seriously as well. So we're going to do all different genres of music. But for right now, we've done Dangdut.
And now, Harry, tell me about yourself. You're the only Dutchman in the group, right?
Yes, that's right. I'm born in Holland, but made in Indonesia.
Made in Indonesia. That sounds like a kind of a sordid story. Your parents were living here when you were conceived, is that correct?
Yes, and suddenly my mom got pregnant.
I can't imagine how that happened, but...
Yeah, check the Bugils. Do more research.
Go to Google if you want to find out more about that aspect of things. So you have a background as a performer as well?
Yes, since 2002 here in Indonesia, and before that also in Holland with dancing, folklore dance. So with folklore, music, anything, the Bugils is incredible, interesting.
No kidding. Jason? What kind of reaction do you get from from Indonesians. I know in one of your videos, you actually shot, one of the videos we'll see in the second segment, that you shot in a kampung.
Oh, the kampung, they surround us everywhere. And we actually got them chanting, the Bugils, the Bugils, the Bugils. And it's just, we are welcomed into the kampung. They love the fact that we are bules who aren't behind tinted windows in their car driving down the road. We actually get out there, get on a bajai, and mingle with the people.
Now, is there any aspect of this, though, that people take offense to? Or do Indonesians think you're making fun of them?
No. I think the Indonesian sense of humor is so warm and welcoming, and they embrace it. They love it.
Yeah.
And so you had no negative reactions to this at all?
No. I mean, not that we know of yet.
Right. Okay.
But that's still okay if we're controversial and we're learning.
Well, and also, Harry, you're doing all of this in a combination of Indonesian and English, but really mostly in Indonesian. You really are performing for the local market.
Of course, that's where we live. And dangdut is the music of my country.
It's a song by Project Pop.
Well, that's excellent. And you guys how long have you been here in Indonesia now?
I've been here about 15 years now.
Wow.
Then, quite a while. Sudah cukup lama mungkin.
And then, so do you consider this home now for you?
I'm sort of 1 foot here and 1 foot back in America, but probably my foot's a bit deeper buried into Indonesia right now. As America just seems so far away. But I mean, I think we have so much in common. As Americans and Indonesians, we love laughing, joking, and that's what I love about Indonesia. So yeah, I do consider this home.
Yeah, and what brought you to Indonesia? How did you end up here?
Well, I was invited by my friend 4 years ago. I've been here for 4 years. And she and I, back in the US, we were working as clowns in the circus.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You're a circus clown.
So that's my
goodness.
background. That's one of my backgrounds is being a circus clown. And so we were there, and she had the crazy idea to come to Southeast Asia and teach circus arts to kids. And so I joined her, and that's what we started doing.
Your friend taught circus arts to kids in Indonesia.
So that's what we did. And even now, I still find myself teaching workshops here and there with kids.
So if things don't go well, you can make balloon animals and that kind of thing?
Oh, I can't do the balloon animals. I would love to learn, but it's that like nilu. Do you know that word? Nilu, that like teeth.
The
nails
sound,
on the chalkboard. Yeah, but mostly hula hooping, juggling, unicycling. I can do some trapeze, and I can also teach all the kids to do various shapes called acrobalance. So different formations of pyramids and things like that.
Wow! And now, so you have a background in dance as well.
Yes.
Why perform in Indonesia though? Why not perform back home in?
The performance that I did was in Europe, was in Romania, Hungary, and Turkey, and because that was the traditional dances from these countries. And my father moved back to Indonesia. And it is my dream. I dreamt of Indonesia every night. So when he moved here, like, I go move with you.
So as far as you're concerned, this really is home.
Yeah, Holland as well.
But both places.
Yeah,
Both
and
places.
it's nicer here.
Yeah, one of the things that interests me about this, as we've done the show, I've had 2 or 3 guests on who are foreigners, who are in show business here or are doing various things, making movies, making music, etc. I think it's a sign, maybe in a serious way, that there's more, that Indonesia is becoming a bit more cosmopolitan and more open of this kind of thing, Are you guys finding any resistance to this? Are you able to get bookings? Are people interested?
Yeah. I mean, we would like to be known as, for our talent and not for our race or our heritage, right? So if we're trying to find certain jobs, for example, in the television industry, in the film industry, we go to the same casting calls as anyone else.
You're competing
and we're competing against the Indonesians, we're competing against anyone else for the same role.
Yeah.
And so the role wasn't necessarily designed for a foreigner, but but who knows, it might work.
Well, we're gonna talk more about how you do show business in Indonesia, and also we're gonna have some music coming up. We're gonna have some live singing here by the Bugils. So stay with us on Inside Indonesia.